You're probably thinking about moving to Tampa Bay area, but today I'm going to go ahead and go over some things to consider before you think about moving here. I'm Chris Johnson, your Tampa Realtor. Give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for all things Tampa. And if you're looking to make a move into the Tampa Bay area, our information is in the description below. We would love to help you. Now this video is going to be a little hard for me since I am local and I live here and I absolutely love the area, but I want to go over some possible cons to give you all an idea of what to expect if you do plan to move here. Now again, Tampa is a wonderful area and the pros most definitely outweigh the cons, but let's go over some negatives. So number one, the winter months become more populated from the snowbirds. Now living in Florida, you would think getting into the winter would be great because you get a break from the heat, and you would think that most of the people are kind of not vacationing here because of the summer. Well, you're wrong, because our area, especially in Pinellas County, gets a great deal of vacationers and snowbirds who come here during these months to beat the frigid temperatures of the north. I mean, let's be honest. Who wants to battle the snow, the ice storms, the below freezing temperatures? Even if you're from these areas and you've lived there your whole life, I honestly do not know anyone who says they love it. So most folks do use their vacation time during the winter to come down to Florida to spend some time. Whether it's a week family vacation, or for those that do spend a couple months here, it is a great time to get away from the weather and just enjoy some seasonable weather here in the Tampa Bay area. So be ready to deal with some tourist snowbirds during the winter months. Number two, locals, true locals. So such as the ones that are born and raised in Tampa Bay are very territorial of their area. So now don't get me wrong, people here are absolutely friendly and they will welcome you, but I would make sure to stay clear of calling yourself a local until you actually have some vested time in the area. So some will argue that you need to be a resident for over 10 years, while there's others that will not consider you a local because you're not a native, so born and raised in the area. All in all, to me, it doesn't really matter if you're living here and a resident for 6 months or 60 years. You're pretty much a local to me. But I wanted to add this to our list today because I want it to be known if you run into some folks who might not consider you a local, you're definitely going to hear it so that you won't be caught off guard. Number three on my list of reasons you may want to reconsider moving to Tampa or Florida is the bug situation. So some of you might think, well, duh, Chris, of course you're going to experience bugs and different critters such as lizards. It is Florida after all. The mosquitoes here are insane though. They will find you no matter what home remedy or how much chemicals you spray in your yard. They will come back and it's going to be a constant battle. But if you're anything like me, where for some reason you have sweet blood, I'll literally come back from walking my dog and I'll have 3 mosquito bites within 30 minutes. So make sure you are prepared for that. Use some bug spray if you have to. Now another issue we have here are termites that I'll categorize in the topic of bugs. So Florida is known to be one of, if not the top state with termite issues. It's not uncommon that homeowners will have to deal with the termite infestation in their home and do what's called tenting. Now, if you're new here or if you're new to termites within your homes, if you're new to seeing homes being tented, really, it may frighten you at first because it literally looks like a large tarp or tent over your home with the hazard symbol because it is fumigation technique, which is used to kill the existing termites within your home. You will have to leave your home for a short period of time while this is going on as well. So if you're a current resident and need help with this, we have great referral partners. Just reach out to us and we point you in the right direction. Also, another thing about bugs are the cockroaches. There's another issue. I personally use a pest control company who comes out every other month for routine service, and I highly recommend you do this as well. So like many folks in the Tampa Bay area, I live in an older home in Carrollwood, and like other folks that live in older homes, there are many ways that these critters can come into your home. So the best way to just nip it in the bud is to just get a regular routine pest control company to come out, and they will help you with cockroaches and ants that will invade your home. Now be aware, when you first get your application done, they do the inside and the outside, then outside thereafter. but after the first treatment, you will get a lot of cockroaches that enter that are either dead or alive in your home for the next few days. It's completely normal as the chemicals are basically chasing them out, or they are seasonal cockroaches where it's super hot outside and the cockroaches are literally just trying to find somewhere cooler to go. So then anything like our experience, things will start to get better from there. Now, next on our list is the heat. Now, this is another topic where you're probably like, again, come on, it's Florida, of course it's hot. Now, Florida is not just hot, you're mixing the hot with the humidity. Now, I've been in places such as Arizona and Las Vegas where, yes, it's also 95 degrees outside, but it is more of a dry heat, so it's actually very manageable. Now, here in Florida, lots of folks are having some free time during the summer. Well, heat is going to be an impact on you, whether you're planning on spending your summers inside or in the pool. So there are some events and festivals that take place in the summer, but Tampa Bay is really good at making sure the bulk of the festivals are usually between like the October to February time frame. And this is where things are going to be not as hot. Now, the heat will also affect your home energy efficiency as well. So if you're in an older home, like me again, you need to make sure that your attic is well insulated, windows are sealed, doors are sealed. Make sure everything is all in check because you're going to experience some very high costly electric bills with your AC constantly running. We have curtains and we make sure that all of our seals within our home is closed during the peak sun hours, such as like the 3 to 6 p.m. time frame when the sun is super hot. We have light filtering curtains in the living room, so if you're like me who loves natural light but hates the AC constantly running, these curtains are a lifesaver. Also, you want to make sure you're getting your AC serviced to protect the lifespan of your unit as well. So this is very important for homeowners. Also, us as realtors, we are out showing homes and going out on different appointments. So the clothes you wear is also super important. So make sure you figure that out before you venture out for your day. Another thing to add to the heat section is you may see some people around that have a hoodie or a jacket during the summer, and you're probably thinking, wow, what's wrong with them? Well, this could be a good idea if you're going to, the mall or restaurants or other retail stores, because here in Florida during the summer, these stores are going to be pumping AC during the summer months, and it can get a little chilly. So if you're planning on being indoors for an extended period of time, keep that in mind as well. So if you're one that gets cold easy from the air conditioning. Now, lastly, it's probably be for any major large city is the cost of purchasing a home. So now this is obviously due to the crisis we saw in 2020 to even up until a couple months ago where home prices skyrocketed nationwide. Well, Tampa Bay was not immune to this. So we saw appreciation at all-time highs in 2021, upwards of 30% appreciation year over year. So this is crazy and can be a factor to a lot of people. Now things are starting to settle and normalize more, but the prices are where they are generally. We still see appreciation year over year, but at the more normal pace of around 2 to 5%. So the median home prices in the Tampa Bay area reached up to $475,000, and this is a sticker shock to those who have been in the area for decades upon decades. Now I know folks who just 2 years ago, their home was worth $250,000, and now they're worth upwards of $400,000. So the cost of buying a home has significantly gone up, but it's not only buying, the rents have gone up significantly as well in Tampa and St. Pete. These two areas were actually known to have some of the highest rental rates in the US. Now on the flip side of this, if you're coming from the Northeast or the West Coast or maybe like a Chicago area, this may seem like a super affordable area. And to be honest, Tampa Bay is actually one of the top 10 largest metros that are the most affordable places to live. So to some locals, Tampa Bay may start to be unaffordable to them, but for others, it's actually a great opportunity to plant some roots and start investing in the area. So it really depends on your own financial situation and what you're personally considering what affordable and unaffordable is. So with all that said, going back to my initial point, this video is going to bring up some things that you may need to consider before moving to Tampa, but overall, Tampa Bay is a great place to live and invest in real estate. So thank you for tuning in. Please give this video a like. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more weekly videos. And as always, if you're moving to the area or out of the area, our information is going to be below in the description, so reach out to us and we'd love to help you.